I spent 48 hours in Boston for the first time ever, and here's how it went. The first thing we did fresh from the airport was hop on a duck tour. And I'm so glad we started out with that because it was the perfect way to see the city for the first time. If you've never heard of it, Boston's duck tours are half bus and half boat. So you literally drive around the city and then drive straight into the water. Boston's soundtrack is just straight up honking. They weren't kidding when they talked about Boston road rage. And yes, this includes your Uber driver. This was the best part. Our tour guide was so funny in an unhinged, chaotic kind of way. Every time the tour guide quacked into the mic, I lost it. I'm over here trying to romanticize my life, pretending I'm in a music video and all I hear is quack, quack. He was awesome though. He pulled out some really cool fun facts. He mentioned that the Charles River is one of the cleanest urban rivers. So people actually swim in the water and do kayaking competitions. And we went right at sunset, which was perfect. So yeah, the duck tours are a 10 out of 10 for me. The next morning, we woke up bright and early to go to Tatte's bakery. Pinterest board come to life. As soon as we walked in, I immediately understood the hype. Like marble counters, oversized pastries, everybody was pretending like we're in Paris. I will say I did have to do a lot of girl math in there because as soon as I walked into Tatte's, I knew my bank account was in danger. But it was actually so worth it. It didn't just look aesthetic, the food actually tastes really good. We tried so many different things and not one thing flopped. So yes, I would definitely come back. Then we made our way to the Boston Public Library. This place was insanely beautiful. I didn't want to leave. The ceilings were carved, marble staircases. It just felt like a palace. I think there's something really special about places like this where people come to sit, to learn, to think, just to exist. You don't need to say anything or do anything impressive. You can just be. A place so grandiose it makes you feel small in a good way. When we walked outside, we realized there was a market nearby. While we were walking around the market, I saw a little bakery stand, and I obviously had to stop because they had Bomboloni, and it was filled with rosehip jam. It was just incredible. Also, I'll take every chance I get to support a small business. We walked around a nearby park, and then we went to Abe Louie's for my friend's birthday. They had these incredible lobster dumplings, and our view was so pretty. So here we are, wishing my friend a happy birthday. Also, Boston is very windy, just to let you guys know, because I was not expecting that. So here's me getting ready for bed, and look at this freaking bagel. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It actually started raining, so we hid in this nearby bookstore, and then when the sun came out, we decided to walk around again and found this really cute place that has a bunch of flower sculptures. Then we headed over to the Little World Project, which is a place that sells really cute bracelets. I will tell you, we were not there long. Some of these little bracelets are like $95, which we were not expecting. And by the way, if you like Labubus, think about this. Isn't this keychain so much cuter than a stupid Labubu? Okay, so then we went to this other coffee shop and walked around some more. Okay, wait, by the way, did you know that in 1999, a giant tank of molasses literally exploded in Boston? Like a 25-foot wave of syrup. So if you ever go to Boston and it feels a little sticky, that's why. Okay, then we walked all the way to Quincy Market, which by the way, I absolutely loved. They had so many food vendors and fun activities like this guy balancing on his head, which by the way, oh my gosh, so talented, so cool. My friend's boyfriend got tired of waiting for us, so he kind of just disappeared and we spent about 20 minutes looking for him at this point. After we found him, we had to punish him, so we decided to take him shopping. These little stores are actually in Boston's Little Italy. These plates are so cute. I would have gotten one if we weren't flying back. So we went on a mission to find dessert next, and after a quick TikTok search, I realized that Mike's Pastry was the place to go. There was such a long line, so you knew this place is going to be good. Here's my reaction trying a famous cannoli. It was incredible. And then we went to View Boston, which is a place where you can see a 360 view of Boston. I definitely recommend doing this at night, and then they also had a lot of cute exhibits, which were really cool to see. Then we sent my friend on a wild goose chase so we could decorate her room and surprise her. And the next day we decided to go to Cambridge, so we walked around Harvard. And you're probably thinking, girl, you said 48 hours, how many days have you been here already? But listen, flight days don't count. Harvard was so beautiful, but I wasn't expecting the fact that there's not a grand entrance. This gate was the closest I got to a grand entrance. Then we went to this place called Amaretto's, and I'm telling you, it's probably the best ice cream I've ever had in my life. My friend got one and then made me try it, and then I decided, you know what, I have to get one as well. Then we went to the Boston Tea Party experience, which was such a fun surprise. You get to listen to people in full character yelling about British taxes and go onto a replica ship and straight up throw a crate of tea into the harbor. It was dramatic, it was chaotic, it was iconic. Listen, this place was an experience. No, but seriously, if you're into history, definitely check it out. Guys, if you made it to the end, I'm so grateful. I loved filming this vlog for you guys, so just let me know what else you'd like to see.